and Ride or Die. Hey guys, it's Chelsea, and even though today is Monday, Heather's taking the day off, so today you get me. And it is wrap up and TBR time for me, so let's get started. The first 3 books that I read, I don't have physical copies of. I listened to the first one on audiobook and then the other 2 in ebook. And that was the Rest of the Circle Open series. That's Street Magic, Cold Fire, and Shattered Glass by Tamara Pierce. I liked them. I've read them before. I reread them and I still love them, and I'm excited to get to Circle Reforged this month. So, next book that I read was Paper Towns by John Green. Yay! I really liked this book. It was really funny. I liked all the humor bits in it. I liked how anti-pixie dream girl it was, and how the characters talk to each other and everything. I found it really, really enjoyable. I like John Green's writing style as well. It's great read. Heather's here in the background. Right there, she's sitting down. Looking very Slytherin today.
Slytherins represent.
Hufflepuff's for life. The next book I read was City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, the first in the Mortal Instruments series. I read this book in one day. Like, I literally sat down to read it and then didn't stop until I was done. It's a great book. I liked it a lot. I'm really interested in seeing how it plays out. There was a little bit of an incesty thing at the end, which kind of creeps me out a little bit, but I'm hoping in the other books it gets resolved, because I didn't expect it to go there. But I really liked it, and I'm excited to check out the other books in the series as soon as I can get like a box set or something of them, because I want the actual, maybe not these covers with the giant people with their faces cut off, but like the new covers they released. I think I might get a box set of those. And then I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I really loved this book, like, a lot. I just finished it yesterday. It's so good, guys. I love it so much. Yeah, this book is kind of way too complicated to quickly summarize. There's a lot of twisties and turnsies, and yeah, but it's real good. It's sort of like an angel demon kind of a story, but I really like it. I know a lot of people don't like angel books, but this is like, it's such a new way of doing it that I really, really love it, and I'm really excited to read the rest of this series. Like, I kind of want to just pick up the next book now. Finally, well, not finally, but I also, let me get them. I read 15 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, it's a lot. Look at it. All of these. Look at all these faces and spines. I read all of them. There's 27 whole volumes in the series, and I got the whole box set of them. So I have all of them. I'm going to continue reading them this month, but I did read quite a bit of these. And I also finished the TV series, or the anime series, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, which means I'm counting that I finished my TBR challenge for this month, which was to read a book and its adaptation. So I read all these, and I finished the adaptation of the manga, so yeah, I finished my TBR. What?
Stop bragging.
I finished it.
Stop bragging.
Hey, you got it. I read all these. You get to dinner, everybody. She came to visit me. Her favorite aunt. My sister's dog. It's my niece dog. Now on to my TBR for November. So since I was so successful with my TBR with October, I decided to be a little more challenging with my November TBR. Now first off, on my TBR for November is Winter, which is coming out next week, and I'm so excited for it. Oh my god, you guys. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how the Lunar Chronicle series ends. I'm like jittery. I'm so excited for this book. Ooh. And then I also have Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. This was in my haul video, and this, as I said there, this is my first Rainbow Rowell book, so I'm really excited to check this out because I know a lot of people are fans of her writing. Next is a book I am borrowing from my sister, and it is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. A lot of people really love this series. I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm definitely excited to check it out. I think it's about an assassin girl. Like I said, I try not to be spoiled on books, so I'm excited to read. And then next I have Will of the Empress, which was the first published book in the Tamra Pierce Circle Reforged quartet. Now, if you know anything about that book series, you know that this book series is being released non-sequentially, so this isn't the next like chronological book that happens, but it was the first published book, so that's the order I've decided to read this book in. So I'll do Will of the Empress, then Melting Stones, and then Battle Magic. And then maybe by the time I finish Battle Magic, she'll release Trish's book, which I don't know what it's called yet, but it's about her at Lightsbridge. Yeah, I'm excited to read this. I've read it before, I loved it, and I can't wait to delve into my favorite 4 people in her world. Briar, Sandry, Tata, Trish. I love them. Next, I have the next 2 books in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and that is Days of Blood and Starlight and Dreams of God and Monsters by Laini Taylor. Like I said, I love the first book. I can't wait to read these. They're freaking huge though, like holy poop. But I'm gonna get through them because I got through Daughter of Smoke and Bone pretty fast, so I believe I can fly through these because I love the story so much. And the covers are so very pretty, even though they have faces on them, and normally I don't like faces on covers, but I like these. Finally, for this month, we have the Booksplosion Book of the Month. If you do the Booksplosion Book of the Month, I'm going to start doing it this month, and I'm excited, is Illuminae. Woo! I'm excited to read this. It seems really interesting. The book is so cool. Like, look at this. Look at this book. Look at it. Look. It's so cool. I love this book. This makes me excited to read it, is the way it was just packaged in the book itself. It's so cool. I love it. I'm so excited to read it and to watch the Booksplosion and be part of the whole community of reading it. I'm so excited for this month. Oh my god. So that is all of the TBR books that I picked out for this month, and it's time for me to pick something from the jar. The TBR jar. Come on, shake, shake, shake it up. Shake it up. Okay. I got, read a book with 500 plus pages. I already have quite a few books this month that are 500 plus pages. Let me just check. Let's see. This book's pretty big. Oh yeah, 585. This one. That wasn't even the last page. I'm gonna read this one. This is gonna be my over 500 pages book, so. Dreams of God and Monsters. Gods and Monsters. This book. So, comment below, tell me what you think of my TBR and wrap up, and let me know what books you're excited to read this month. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, and until Friday, whoop whoop, happy reading!